Hi, I'm Phyllis Lang and welcome to Nightwear. This video will demonstrate how to produce a Deep Sky Planner observing plan document and export it for use with Astro Photography Tool, APT, software. Generally, you produce an observing plan with Deep Sky Planner, save it in a special format required by APT, import it into APT, and then use it within APT as you do your imaging and control. So first of all, I'm going to open an observing plan that I created very recently. And this observing plan, it comes from the Web Society's Galaxy of the Month article for March. And of course it contains a number of galaxies. I want to save these and import them into APT so that I can image them. The first step, of course, is to view the observing plan and make sure that it is what we expect. And there it is. The next thing I need to do is to export it into the file format required by APT. So to do that, I go to the File menu, click File and Export, and then I will export Observing Plan. This will allow me to save the Observing Plan document in one of a number of formats. We need to select the conversion type to go to APT format. So we choose DSP7 to Astro Photography Tool. Click that. Then we need to select the file. The file will be the one that we are viewing. It is currently on our hard disk and it's saved in this folder by Deep Sky Planner 7. You can change the folder name as you wish in Deep Sky Planner 7, and it's remembered as you work with Deep Sky Planner 7. So I've chosen this folder. Here's the file name. I can click it, and our input file is now defined. And Deep Sky Planner generates for you an output file in the same folder with the same file name, but a different file extension. This file extension is one that's going to be needed by APT when you go to import that file. You can change the location of this file and you can change the name as well. But the system generates for you this output file name. The next thing we need to do is click Export File and Save. So that performs the conversion and saves it to a new file. We can look at the left pane and see the status of the export procedure, and we can look at the right pane to see the file itself to make sure that things are going the way we expect, that the format is what we need. Now the format for APT is an XML type format, and if we scroll through this pane we can see that the file looks correct. So now that we've created the file for APT, we can close the export dialog box. Now I've opened APT, and from the main program user interface, we have a tabbed area on the right. And what we need to do is find a way to open the object browser. This is the facility used in APT to import lists, such as the one we just created with Deep Sky Planner. So there are a few ways to get to the object browser. We can go to the Gear tab and find the Objects button. We can click that and open the Objects browser. We can also click the Tools tab and click the Objects button, or we can use a shortcut button which is Alt Oh, it will open the object's browser. So I'll just click here to open it. And now we have the object browser. It ships with some deep sky objects in the deep sky tab, so on and so forth. You can import new objects into the custom list or the to-do list. So I'll stick with the to-do tab and I'll click the import list button. Next thing I need to do is to select APT native format. That's the format we need to choose in order for the Deep Sky Planner file to be imported from the correct format. So I can click OK. Next I see the typical Windows Open dialog box, and I am in the folder where I saved the export file when I exported from Deep Sky Planner, and you can see that the file type is an XML document, which is what APT wants, and this is the file name we just created. So we'll open that, and we can see a status box that tells us that 6 records were imported, and this is what we were expecting. So I can click OK to close that status box. And now we can see the 6 objects that we imported from Deep Sky Planner. We can see that the file included the object designation, the common names column, the type of object, the right ascension and declination, which were in J2000 epoch when exported from Deep Sky Planner, and this is what APT needs. We also have magnitude and object size information, which are both important within the function of APT. So that's it. That's how we do the import. You can close the object browser dialog box, and now you can work with APT on these objects that we have found and sequence your images as is usual for APT.